Hi everyone, thank you for joining me again today as I discuss some masterclass topics and address some of the questions you've had for me over the past few weeks. Today is a topic about a concept that I've taught for many years: overanalysis leading to inspiration. Today, Matcha writes, "There are so many opinions on embouchure and support systems, and to be honest, I'm confused. One says frown and use your jaw to shift the air. Someone else says, don't think about the lips, just use your support. Others say, think only about your lips and opening in them." And then she screams. Well, she goes on to say, "I know that musicality is the main goal, but technique is the path that helps one to achieve that. So can you please refer to that topic on your next video on YouTube?" Yes, Matcha, I'm happy to. Quite often, when we're saturated with new information, we lose sight of our individual learning style. We tend to either crash and explode in our brain or drift away into the ether and everything just gets still. Either way, confusion is no fun. And information, be it conflicting or not, it's always challenging to take in. Form takes years to learn in anything. Anything that has good form will take a long time to learn. So the frowning and the smiling and the supporting and the shifting air that you're hearing about, that is all part of our broader curriculum. So you're going to be hearing about it. I'd advise you to break down your concepts into groups. I know I did. And in a few months, you'll be able to figure out what you like and what you don't like. It's like shopping. And if you don't like it, you leave it at the door. Just leave it at the back door. If that new information, the tip, the gadget, the posture, anything new for you, if it makes you resonate inside and it just feels right, then you know. Otherwise, just drop it at the door. You know what I dropped at the door? Beatboxing. Other people can beatbox. I don't need that. So, when you're letting things in, I'd consider a few things. Your physical and personal interest is the best thing to consider first. So, is this in my physical best interest to stand this way? Or is this breathing technique hindering me? Or the hand posture? Maybe you're physically limited. So you need to find out if it's in the best interest for you. Secondly, I would say, is it backed up, the tip or whatever, with knowledge and history and wisdom and scholarship? And then, can the concepts be divided into the categories? So can you put that tip into technique? Can you put that tip into tone? Can you put that tip into the posture? So you'll create these pointers that you'll be able to kind of say, yeah, that works for me, and then, yeah, that doesn't work for me. In my early professorship, I was researching and I found a discrepancy. I'm going to show you now. I couldn't believe it. So page 16 of Henri Altez's method, number 1, book 1, page 16 is exactly the opposite, talking about air and jaw movement, opposite of page 4 in De La Sonorité. So when I was reading, I thought, uh-oh, they're saying exactly the opposite things, and I need to make a decision over what I'm going to teach. So I did that, and I urge you all to as well. So no flute advice is bad as long as it includes an ease of mind. Body torture, mental frustration, tightness, confusion, it should be thrown out, or else you're just hitting the wall, okay? Act in your own best interest. I think me not beatboxing was in my own best interest. And I'd ask you, please, to analyze the sound and the phrasing of someone you love. Imitate all your favorite players. Use a mirror. Find out if you're continually monitoring your embouchure and if you could maybe do a better job of that. Analyze your vowels. I've said before, we all speak differently, so we have different vowels. So find out what works for you. So the saying, learn everything and forget it. It's a very Zen saying. And once you learn all that stuff and just let it out and have it flow like a river of knowledge, your fluency of taking things in will ease. So you'll decide, you'll make decisions and choices over time, and that'll get easier. And that open-mindedness won't feel challenged. So you'll feel helped and you'll feel educated, and the tips and the advice that you get will come as a blessing and not be so confusing. Overanalysis leads to inspiration. Matcha, I hope I've helped. If you'd like to email me, please do, and I'm happy you joined me today.